Hello and welcome back to my normal pure type of Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we defeated Lieutenant Surge at the Vermilion City Gym, having finally got ourselves a full team of there are 6. Don't worry, the Oddish is not a full-time member of our team. We are going to keep the Oddish in our team for the moment because we have a couple of things we need to do that we'll need cut for, and that is we are going to essentially in this episode be collecting a few things that we haven't actually been able to collect. I have noticed that quite a lot of the moves that I want on my Pokemon, let me just check. So do you have Brick Break, Strength, Surf, Pursuit, Swagger, Sing, Roll Out, Secret Power, all of these, yeah. So one of the important things is that a few of the best moves in the game, stuff like Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, all of these awesome moves. The issue with them in this game is that they are all... I really should not be Chansey right now because I doubt I can actually escape. But yeah, no. So essentially, all of those moves that you'd want on your Pokemon, essentially. You can't actually... the only way you get them is through the Celadon Game Corner. So it looks like not only am I going to need to do all of that, having done all of that... Do I have any repels? I do not have any repels. Okay, well, we're going to fast forward through this then. But yeah, no, so not only have I had to do all of that grinding for various moves, up to now, but I'm also going to need to do even more grinding with regards to those moves in order to get these later moves as well, which is going to suck, but there's nothing we can really do about that. So we will continue onwards and look far more to the be more positive about it. Essentially, what I think I'm going to do is because. I mean, in many ways, the Celadon Game Corner is kind of game-breaking, because what you can do is you can get access to very powerful moves very early on. Like, as soon as you get Celadon, you can have Ice Beam and all these really, really good moves. So, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use the less accurate but more powerful versions that you do get. I'm sure you do find, I think you find Ice Beam in Seafoam Islands, probably. I think you find Thunder in the Power Plant. You get Fire Blast from Blaine, I believe. You know, all of these moves, we will use them instead of our current moves instead. So, and essentially when it comes to, say, the Elite Four, when actually, we're allowed to have, it's far better for us to have a full set of our moves, that's when we can actually choose to, that's when we can certainly choose to give ourselves the full move sets that we want. So, if you're wondering why I'm here in Pewter because we're looking for the guy who teaches us Seismic Toss. I'm pretty sure they're in Pewter, but I don't know where in Pewter. Where are you? You might not actually be here in terms of... I don't think any of them are around there. Like 50 is only, 50 is not a lot, so... Because obviously the other thing is that we can obviously get counter and stuff like that. So, yeah, we've already done all of that, unfortunately. It might well be in here as well, which is the other reason why we still have cut, which is always useful. Ah, there you go. Seismic Toss, yes. So, Seismic Toss is going on our Chansey. Rather than Double Slap. Seismic Toss is a great move. And unfortunately, we can't get our Chansey to learn Wish. I believe that's essentially it was only an event Chansey that got that, so we won't be teaching Wish anytime soon. So that kind of sucks because obviously Chansey and Blissey are pretty much the best Pokemon to be using Wish because they have such a high HP stat, and the amount of health you transfer using a Wish is obviously proportional to the HP of the Pokemon you use the initial move. Anyway, so we'll sit back through here, because now what we're going to do is we're going to head north to Celadon, and it's a lot easier to go through here than it is to go all the way back through Mount Moon. So we'll zip through all of these battles, as Tauros is, and obviously these are good levels, you know, decent levels for Tauros and stuff like that. Tauros goes to level 31. Yeah, I mean, Chansey and Blissey, I mean, you know, Chansey's obviously going to be a frustrating Pokemon to try and level up, but, you know, you don't get into, you don't, you know, if I was looking to make things easy for myself, I wouldn't be doing challenges like these. So, we're going to heal up. And now, so, next thing we want to do is, yes, we want to head over to Cerulean, and then head round to Rock Tunnel. And the reason we want to head to Rock Tunnel is because in Rock Tunnel, I don't think there's anything we actually need in Cerulean, so that's okay. What we do need from Rock Tunnel is Rock Slide. I believe I already mentioned the Rock Slide tutor that you find here in Rock Tunnel. Still, we've obviously done all of the battles in here, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Tauros is a great lead Pokemon just because he's fast and great damage, and with the moveset we've currently got, we've got strength for any, you know, we can hit anything with a strength that isn't rock type, and anything that is rock type we just surf away. Obviously not the best user of surf, and not the highest special attack, but you always want a surfer, really. Indeed, some of the nicest things that, you know, some of the things that I've really been looking forward to when looking at... Oh, wow, we haven't actually battled Hiker Allen with a level 25 Geodude. But no, like, some of the nicer things that I've really seen out of the new Sun and Moon games, because obviously, you know, as a fan of Pokemon, I can't not be hyped for Sun and Moon, like, you know, really excited for them. Don't know how I'm going to play them, I will say. I don't have a 3DS, which kind of sucks. I wish I could play, like, X and Y and stuff. I mean, I play, like, Showdown and stuff like that, so I know, like, you know, I've used in inverted commas the sort of Pokemon that are involved. But yeah, no, it would be amazing to actually be able to play those games. Where's the next thing? I wish I had Repel. It's only my fault I don't have Repels. Anyway, so I feel like this is where it just came from. Yes, please. Come on. This is just gonna get annoying. We've got you. I feel like there's definitely like a... Why don't I know Rock Tunnel better? Come on. Sorry about this. This was not... Ah, there we go. So now we should just be able to zip and... So essentially one of these we go down. I think it's this one. And we find... Yeah, this is the guy, I'm pretty sure. So we can talk to it. I did not mean to... So there we go. We get the Rock Slide, which we want to teach our Kangaskhan, which will go on into the Rock Tomb. Okay, so now we've got a path here, then up. We don't need to do that again. Come on, we don't want to let our Tauros and Kangaskhan down. Pretty sure this is the last room. Pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Well, finally we get through all of that, and now we're going to be able to heal up, and then we'll pop into the Celadon, game. It's the Celadon, we'll pop into the Celadon department store. very quickly because there should be somebody who wants to teach us counter in there, and counter would also be a nice move to have. So, is it you? No. It's you. So, if we want to teach counter, we want to teach counter to our Chansey. That can go on instead of... let's get rid of Sing. I don't like relying on like 50% accuracy moves. Anyway, so back down. Okay, so now what is next? I think the next thing to do would be to take on the Celadon City Gym, which would actually make sense. So it's another gym, unfortunately, that we do actually need cut for, so we will continue to use these Pokemon. We obviously have the 3 new ones, and then we've just got our Clefable in waiting. And then there's the infamous pervy guy here. This gym is great, it's full of women. So anyway, the grass type gym leader. So, what do we really have for grass types? It's something I should probably check. So, we've got Brick Break Aerial Lace on our Kangaskhan is something. Psychic on our Porygon is useful against a lot of the Pokemon here that are half poison type. So anyway, only real ladies are allowed here, says Alas K. She sends out a Sprout. So, we'll just... Seismic Toss, 2 hits KO, that is awesome. We will change, we'll go to our Kangaskhan for the Weeping Bell, and we will Aerial Ace. I hope Erica wipes you out. Oh, welcome, I was getting bored, says Beauty Bridget, who has an Oddish. Lovely. Chansey grows to level 30, you're going to send out a Bellsprout. Pretty much anything that's like... Yeah, no, we don't like being paralysed. Another Oddish. This is where I wish I had something like Aromatherapy or Heal Bell. I don't think we get either of those moves by level up, or just by, yeah, easily. Anyway, Grass Pokemon are tough against the Water type, they also have an edge on Rock and Ground types. So, do I have... I'm really being quite lax with, like, just collecting, your various status removing, items and stuff like that. And our Chansey goes down to a Crit Acid. Not fun. So there we go, we defeat Beauty to Mia. We only use grass types at the gym. Sorry for once again using excessive speed up, I guess, but we've already seen all of this. We'll just pop back to the Pokemon Center, and then we will once more head over to try and tackle the rest. It doesn't look like this gym should cause us too much trouble. If they're aciding, I could potentially use counter, just because poison is obviously physical, so we'll see. Bulbasaur! Seismic Toss and your Vine Whipping. You can see how much, how little, I should say, that special attacks do to us because we are Chansey, and Chansey is such amazing special defense. Oh, you weren't looking at Erica? You were looking at Erica, you weren't looking at me. Anyway, so... Another Oddish. Another Sleep Powder. Boom, boom. Poison Powder. Do we have an antidote? No, we don't. Yeah, really not good. We should be able to get back to the Pokemon Center, I would have thought. Chansey just has that much HP that, yeah, you... Okay, well... Yeah, this has been enough of this. We'll just grab some full heals. Those are all TMs. That's the other thing, you have to buy TMs as well. Full heals. There are no full heals here, well that's really annoying. We'll get 5 paralyze and 5 antidotes. And 5 awakenings. The others we shouldn't really need to worry about. What moves are you? Hyper Beam, Dig, Break, Secret Power, Attract. Yeah, so nothing actually that's like what we're looking for. Really. So, once more, we will return to the gym. So, we've taken on you. You. So, to call trainer Mary has 5 Pokemon, starting off with a level 22 Bellsprout. That is paralysing me, which is fun. And an Oddish. Absorb really isn't something to be worried about. Weeping Bell, let's stay in just a moment. Even with advanced increased special attack, Vine Whip is going to be doing literally nothing to us. Gloom is again absorbing, so really. And an Ivysaur, so that is actually a good strategy against me, obviously as someone with very, very high HP. So there we go, we take you out with the Aerial Ace, and down goes your Ivysaur. We will bring out a... Nice. The penultimate trainer before Erica, Beauty Lori, wants to send out an Execute, so... That is a 2-hit KO, nice and easy. I have a blind date coming up, I have to learn to be polite. So, Erica, let's try it. Hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome, my name is Erica, I'm the leader of Celadon Gym. I'm a student of the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are solely of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea that you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. Let's see if she lives up to her word, leader Erica here, and she leads off with a level 29 Victory Bell, which is a bit more of actually what we want to see from the gym leader. You are going to Acid, so that is good news for me. That means I can counter you. As long as you don't crit me. Counter comes in, takes out the Victory Bell, Chansey grows to level 33. Next Pokemon is the Tangela, so we're going to go out to our Taurus. We will Strength. See how much that does. It's a good half. You're going to poison me. Strength comes through. Taurus goes to level 32, and your final Pokemon is a Vileplume at level 29. Hopefully, this should be a 2-hit KO with Aerial Ace. It's a 3-hit KO actually. And we get paralysed. I haven't missed a single Spore move, it must be said. And unfortunately, that is not going to be enough. So let's swap to our Taurus with our Hyper Potion. Strength is a little more powerful. It will be a... We will live. There we go. Just about. Kangaskhan grows to level 31. Wants to learn Rage. We will not learn Rage. There we go. So, she must confer upon us the Rainbow Badge, which allows us Pokemon to level 50 to obey, also allows Pokemon to use the move Strength outside of battle. And we also get TM19, which I believe is Giga Drain. Half the damage it inflicts is drained to heal your Pokemon. So, let us quickly just use an antidote before I forget. You're a cataloguing Pokemon. I must say I'm impressed. I would never collect Pokemon if they were unattractive. It's not the attitude to have. Anyway, so that is that for Erica and the Celadon City Gym. So let's heal. I'm glad that Chansey got a kill in that gym battle. That's good. Chansey obviously being probably the Pokemon that is most likely to suffer from, you know, the attempts, you know, or be one of the most difficult ones to actually level up. So, having done that, it is now time for us to head over to Lavender Town once more, and we will now start heading south down those routes. Down the waterside routes that lead all the way down to Fuchsia. Obviously, we've already been to Fuchsia. The reason we're heading back is because we want the chance to challenge Koga at the Fuchsia City Gym. It's always good to do the gyms in order, I always think. And you are meant to do Koga before you do Sabrina. So, anyway. My Pokemon's ashes are stored in Pokemon Tower. You can have this TM, which is Return. Return is brilliant. It's Pokemon Tower, and there's a man fishing. So Return is great. It gets up to a maximum power of, I believe, 102. It's obviously fully what am I trying to say? It's a move that is it's obviously based upon your Pokemon's happiness, which is increased by walking around, by defeating trainers, by doing gym battles, and by giving them items, you know, healing items, stuff like that, that aren't the bitter ones, like the herbs and stuff like that. So yeah, and yeah, it has a maximum base power of 102. It's obviously accurate. You know, it's 100% accurate. It is the strongest normal type move that has no negative repercussions on the user. If you are obviously at max happiness. And if you're not at max happiness, then it won't be nearly as strong. So now, you are Fisherman Ned, who would like to send out a Goldeen. So we're going to mess around with, obviously, our team here. We've got these three members, you know, the three most recent members of our team who all need to be gaining levels, and we will let them gain as many levels as they can. As we go through these, as we pretty much race through a lot of these next few routes. Kangaskhan has got decent coverage. I mean, got fighting, rock, ground, and fighting, rock, ground, and flying. So, like, you got a lot of coverage there. As Kangaskhan grows to level 32, I guess you get to be good at what you like. Well, you beat me at Pokemon, but you can't top me at Fishing. So yes, all of these fishermen aren't really going to be any trouble for us. And again, you see that the levels are significantly lower, and that's because obviously we got our Pokemon at the Safari Zone. They were already at a pretty decent level, so we don't need to worry about that. Hey Jez, if we win, I'll marry you. That's a pressure core there for young couple Gio and Jez. That's power. Sorry, pressure. And it's a Nidoran and a Nidoran. That's unfortunate. It's a counter. Counter takes you out. Helping Hand failed. We get off our dig. You done literally 2 turns. Oh, but why? Jez, you silly, you ruined this. Oh, gee. Oh, that's such a terrible message there. Anyway, so. And our second Snorlax, we actually have Break this time, which is not doing a lot. I was hoping it would be doing more than that. We will eventually, yeah, there we go, pick you out. So the Snorlax is going to return to the mountains, and we're going to be able to continue onwards. We can grab the Good Rod, or Super Rod, sorry, Super Rod. That guy likes to see giant Magikarp. I can't remember what he gives you if you find a giant Magikarp. Anyway, so we've obviously got some electric type Pokemon here, so we can use Dig quite nicely. Well, I do quite a lot. Don't know why I'd be using a flying type move. Lovely. So, yes, we want to paralyze heal, and we want to grenade. Lemonades are so good at the moment. So, the other reason that we obviously have Oddish is because there are a few areas around here that we want to actually open up with Kick, with Dig. As our Kangaskhan goes to level 33 with eating 2. We get Poison Point, that's annoying. What do you have to say? I could have made my Pokemon evolve with a Moonstone. Indeed you could. So, we've got Fisherman Andrew here, who's a Magikarp. Which amazingly does not just go, does not just die to Aerial Ace. What, Magikarp? I catch them, what's that? I catch them all the time, sure, but boy are they wimpy. So, this is obviously the cut bush that you need to actually access in order to gain access to Pokemon that you actually find on Route 13. Come on. So, we've got Picnic Olma, who has a Goldeen, and is using Supersonic, which is just annoying. Don't flail when I have you at low health, that's just not nice. So, down go the Horsey and Carbos boosts the speed, yes. So I think this is like small little introductions to the various vitamins that you can give your Pokemon in order to increase their various stats. Or at least Carbos, introducing Carbos, I think there's like iron and, all the others going on. So the more, we're going to see a lot more flying types towards the end of this, which is good news for us, because our Kangaskhan obviously has Rock Slide. We see a Pikachu. Don't static me, please. Lovely. And meow. We're blitzing through these battles. I want to become a good trainer. I'll train hard. Just watch. Actually, yeah, we might as well give you that. What was I doing? Heal. So, we're going to have a double battle here. Oh no, single battles with Beauty Lola with a Rattata. We have no more PP for Brick Break. The Pikachu, again, don't static me, ideally. And we get static, of course. I wonder which is stronger, male or female. There was something about male and female Pokemon, but I can't remember exactly what it was. I'll have to look that up. Anyway, Aerial Ace cares nothing for your Minimize, as your Wish is going to actually help you out. Okay, so we'll swap to our Chansey, as we can actually... Oh yeah. Okay, so that's what Softball does. So anyway, a Picnic at Valerie is hit with her Poliwag. We can try and... So it's going to toss you. Eventually, once we wake up. Can you please not? Why is this so difficult? Come on, it's just Poliwags. There we go, there you go. Lovely. You got those badges from Gym Leaders, I know? Or you're from Gym Leaders, I know. So anyway, we see a Pidgey, which we will counter. And a Meow. We can't actually counter that, so it's just soft-boiled. Wow, okay, you're going to whirlwind me into my Wigglytuff, which can roll out. Ah, we missed the rollout. Okay. There we go, down goes the Pidgeotto. I believe there's a PP up, just located just there. We'll be able to... So yeah, this is, again, what the cut bush that you actually need to gain access to the Pokemon that are located around this area, being Venonat, and I think one of these you find Ditto. Might be wrong in saying that. Don't claim to know everything, certainly. Anyway, so the bird Pokemon, we see a Pidgey. You are more than welcome to just be defeated. I'd love to miss as few of these as possible. But if you're going to sand attack me, I'm very likely to miss more. So I've been paralysed 4 times. Which is just like... stupid. There we go, thank you. Kangaskhan grows to level 35, and we see a Pharaoh. Wow, I only did that much. I thought I'd do more that counter. But anyway. There we go. Chansey grows to level 34. We defeat the bird keeper Robert, and now I think it's time for Tauros to take the lead. Another bird keeper. We can very quickly rattle through these battles. We just want to get to Koga, really, and I just want to, you know, continue to let all of these Pokemon of our continue to gain good levels as they have been. You know, they've been doing really well. So we see Birdkeeper Carter here. I mean, I'm actually running. The one thing I am running low on is PP. Like, these long, you know, these very long paths often will drain you of PP rather fast. So it looks like I can avoid you. And you. And you. And you. We can actually avoid all of the trainers down the bottom because we have a cut Pokemon on our team. We can avoid those. We can grab Rain Dance. But we're certainly not running a rain-based team, so we won't be using that. And now we can fly through to the Pokemon Center, and once more. We're probably just going to end this episode by finishing off all of these other trainers along here, and then we'll be done. You are the aid that gives me experience share, which I always find... I don't like using the experience share, I just find it makes the game slightly too easy. Just personally, you know. I like always having a decent level difference, because obviously, you know, the Pokemon that you train up as a trainer naturally are stronger than, or have an advantage, I should say, not necessarily stronger, but have an advantage over the Pokemon that, you know, these trainers have, because we have, EVs, you know, we have EVs from previous battles, so, and I'm pretty sure that, most of the time, you know, put in trainer, you know, CPU trainer Pokemon don't actually get it then. So naturally, you're level 5, you know, if you've got level 10 Pidgey, but you've leveled it up from level 5, and they've got a level 10 Pidgey, then your level 10 Pidgey will naturally be stronger anyway. So, you know, it's only fair in many ways, and it only makes it a challenge if you then have that level disadvantage. Which is what I like. So, sweet. You. So, you've got a Gloom. Gloom, Gloom. Thank you for missing that stun spore. That would have been rather annoying. Beautiful. Nicely worked. So we continue to really demolish everything before us. Sleep powder. That's okay. Better than stun spore or poison powder, to be fair. I love having my Pokemon greet me when I get home. It's so reassuring. You can't change the nickname of Pokemon you get in trade. Yep. We see a... so much love. There we go. Kangaskhan goes to level 36. We see a Wigglytuff that we will break. Misses the Sing, thankfully. We defeat Beauty Grace. I can take it, I'm a big girl now. So, Biker Alex sends out a coughing. We will swap out to our Porygon. Sorry, our Wigglytuff, because we're actually getting close to where our levels are relatively even across our Pokemon now, which is actually good. Lovely, at least we hit that. And we see a Weezing. Let's just go, what is it? Antidote, that's what I need. Iron increases defense. Put it into our Chansey anyway. It is essentially just a wall. So anything in defense and special defense is obviously good. Sludge. I mean, Porygon is our best counter against like Clothing and Weezing, just because Psychic destroys them. And because we can't hit them with Dig, obviously. Which really sucks! That is, you know, why... Oh yeah, you get... I forgot that. Chansey gets... what's it called? Natural Cure. So it's automatically healed upon exiting, which is really nice. Cool. Okay, so that's those battles. I think we've just got a few... we got a double battle with Jan and Kiri, who have a Charmander and a Squirt. So we will dig the Charmander, and we will Seismic Toss the Squirtle. And again, Seismic Toss the Squirtle. And you protected yourself. Interesting. There we go, we went. Did we lose because we don't try? We'll just try harder next time. So, we've got another Bird Keeper. We're not going to learn Endure. We're not going to run Endure Reversal or anything like that on our Kangaskhan. Winning, losing, it's a I didn't really read what he said there, but anyway, so we'll Rock Slide the Farfetch'd. Well, the winged mirages are the legendary bird Pokemon. There are 3 of them: Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. So, we'll meet Birdkeeper Marlin against his Spearow. We've got a Duo. We're running out of Rock Slides. Come on, not too many more. Pidgeotto. As long as we don't miss any more, then we should. Yes, lovely work on this gun. Well done. So, just a brief mention of same type attack boost. Same type attack boost, I should say, sorry. Okay, so we didn't battle you actually, so we'll battle the Biker here. We have no more PP of strength, which kind of sucks. Wow, we didn't get poisoned either time there, which was rather useful. Get lost, he's not happy with us. We did not battle this Birdkeeper. this bird Pokemon trainer as well. You are more than welcome to take. Unfortunately, obviously, that does mean Oddish does get some of the experience, but that's no real trouble. As we continue to, very quickly make our way through these. As we see Aphera, Leah, roll out, takes you out, lovely jubbly. I think that's everyone. I think that's everyone except for, there's a group of, I think it's 3 trainers. Now, four bikers along there that we still need to take out. They're going to be annoying. No, we'll keep our Tauros, we'll keep Chansey in for these battles. So, we've got Picnicker Becky here, who has a Pikachu. And a Raichu, which actually is not taking a lot at all from my Surf. So we'll defeat you. I'm afraid of bikers, they look so ugly and mean. And then we've got a double battle between Crushkin, Roya, and Ron and Maya. What Crushkin means. Fighting types, that could be a problem. High jump kick is not going to take me out, miraculously. I have no idea how I lived that. And Chansey is trying to learn Egg Bomb. We will not be learning Egg Bomb. I'm going to swap you out for our Porygon, and I'm going to heal you up with our... sure, I've got some Hyper Potions here, haven't I? Hyper Potions. Keen Eye, Thunder Punch, yes. So now we can Psychic you, and we can Psychic Toss. Lovely, down goes the Hitmonchan. That was an interesting battle. Gotta remember those fighting types are going to be still a bit of a problem for us. We'll turn it up, I'll add it to our training menu. I wish I had a nice sister. Don't be mean to your sister. Anyway. We see a Clefairy, which is really not taking anything from this. Pain Split, well. Bone Rush, was that? And Future Sight. Sweet! So, we take out the Clefairy using Metronome. If they'd got like something like, Sheer Cold or Landed, something like that, then that would have been annoying. So we've only got 4 more battles, and then we will be done for this episode. Apologies that, that we haven't really been doing it, but we did get another gym badge, which was rather important, which is and very useful. But yes, now in the next episode, we will be obviously taking on Koga, and then we will actually be moving on into the Silphco as well, and doing Silphco, clearing out Silphco. So. Lovely. Down you go. Swapping out. Not safe. Lovely. Down goes the muck. We defeat the biker Gerald. That's 1 down. Coffee. It's like the Grimer's like the seismic toss. Oh yes, again, Natural Cure. I keep forgetting about Natural Cure, but anyway, it's obviously proving very useful at the moment against all these rather annoying... I can Aerial Ace and it doesn't matter about your trying to avoid me. You can minimize. Sludge misses, dig hits, lovely, coughing. I didn't mean to dig, because obviously you are Levitate. You get poisoned. Smoke screen, again, doesn't matter. Okay, so finishing off you. Let's finish off with Biker Lucas with 4 Pokemon. A Coughing to begin with. We swap out to our Taurus. And you smoke screen me, and I miss with my first strength. May please land. There we go. Lovely. Taurus goes to level 36. As we see a second coughing, we'll go into our Porygon here just to avoid the rather annoying loss of accuracy. For the Grimer, we'll go into our Kangaskhan and hope that we take it out in one hit, which we do. And then for another coughing, we can go back into our Taurus. Strength takes you out in one hit. Biker Lucas is defeated. We have defeated everyone along routes. I believe it's 13, 14, 15? Maybe even 12. Let's have a look. Pokedex. Nope, Where's the map? Maybe. Oh, we didn't pick up a map, did we? We never actually went back. We never spoke to Gary's sister. Did we call him Gary in this? I don't remember. It's been ages since we actually fought her. Although we will obviously fight our rival at Silph. So anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to be taking on Koga at the Fuchsia City Gym, and then we'll be going into Silphco, going through all the battles that go through up there, leading up to the tumultuous battle against Giovanni, and then we'll be taking on Sabrina as well. We'll probably want to be able to take on Sabrina in the next episode because Silphco is long, but we will be taking on Sabrina. And yeah, no, that's going to be a fun... That should be a fun battle. Like, so Sabrina's going to be a proper test because, like, the psychic types are so strong, and I think she retains her Alakazam from Gen 1, so it should hopefully still be a bit of a challenge. So we'll see how it goes. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of my Pokemon Fire Red Normal Pure type, and I hope you will join me on the next episode.